And if ever you don't feel comfortable or if you just want to break or whatever, you just let me know, all right?
I will.
Cool.
I just really, really think that they do a wonderful, wonderful job. And they saved my life, because I don't think I'd be here today if I hadn't have gone to that group.
I'm Emma Hodges. I am Business Development Director for Compassionate Communities UK, which is an international charity focusing on supporting communities to support each other at difficult times related to serious illness, loss, bereavement.
My name is Emil Prysak and I cared for my mother for 5 years through her fight with cancer. I approached my manager feeling quite fearful, how am I going to cope? Thankfully, my manager agreed for me to take any time off I needed for medical appointments, and actually any other time that I needed during the day if I felt I couldn't cope or I felt fearful or if I wanted to have a cry.
My name's Margaret Hannon. I was married for 54 years. I got married at 16, would you believe? My first and only boyfriend. When I lost John, it was all within 2 weeks. Suddenly didn't feel well. The next thing we know, he's taken into hospital and then he died. So, bit of a shock, obviously a shock. And I didn't want to live anymore. And it was only because a friend of mine, whose husband died suddenly on a train journey one day. And because I couldn't get help anywhere, I actually found her. And she said that she went to the bereavement group at St Giles. And I mean, I had friends say to me, you don't all go and sit in a circle crying. And I went, no, we actually go, we have a laugh, we can talk about things. And I think just going there on a Monday morning, knowing everybody in that room felt like I did, just kept us going. Because they were all feeling exactly the same. And yes, there was tears, lots of tears. And I think relief as well, that I'd actually got somebody I could talk to in the end.
One of the things that we do as part of the Compassionate City programme is we gather together people who are interested, and we go through a process of learning to understand a little bit more about what compassion actually is, issues to do with structural inequalities and vulnerabilities. What it showed me is that no matter who was around the table, everybody gets this, even if it's tough because you work in an institutional environment or you have rules and regulations. When we're talking about humans, rather than perhaps our professional roles, everybody gets this.
Hi, my name's Christine. I've lived on the Furse and Bromford estate since June 2015 and have been in my community doing things since 2017 when I met Paul from Open Door.
My job title is Street Connector Mentor, which basically means I support and encourage connectors in our community, and we do a range of things including door knocking, helping to organise street parties, anything that gets people together, gets people talking and gives us an opportunity to find out about our community and about what people are passionate about.
I am in where I am now because had I not been there in Furse and Bromford, I wouldn't have had the level of support that I've had over the last 2 years since Gary was taken ill.
The outsider perspective of somewhere like Bromford can be quite a negative view, but I think what we found through door knocking, through events, through activities, is just a real abundance of love and care. I think that's prevalent across the whole of the city. I think Bromford's not unique in that sense.
I'm Hannah. I am a homeless social worker and I work for Birmingham Hospice, supporting those with palliative needs who are homeless. The thing that always surprised me was how, as soon as an individual is homeless, they were treated with less respect, compassion, care than somebody else. And it was that kind of realisation that made me realise whether you're homeless or not, you should still be treated the same. And that's what motivated me to go into work with those who are homeless.
It's true. I mean, this is why I'm sitting here today. I would never in a million years do this. But they mean a lot to me because, well, they saved my life. They saved my life, they really did.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, you can get through the days now.